Okay, hi everybody. I've tried to film this already like 3 times and it has not worked out to my favor. So we're gonna give it a fourth shot. Um, this is my first YouTube video. I've been planning to make one for a while now, and I just whacked my cat. I literally just hit my cat. I'm sorry. um, I've been planning to make one for a while now, and I just haven't gotten around to it because I was nervous. But I was like, you know what? We're just gonna do it. So here we are. Um, yeah, this is the tabletop, by the way, and this is my notebook of questions because I'm doing a 30 things to know about me thing. So let's get started. First question is, what is my name? My name is Riley Scott. Elizabeth is my middle name in case anyone wanted to know that. So that was a pretty easy question. How old am I? I am 19 and I'll be 20 in November. So not much longer being a teenager. Where am I from? I am from the great state of Ohio, where if you're not surrounded by Cincinnati, Cleveland, or Columbus, you are surrounded by a cornfield. So just don't even bother coming here. Like, Ohio's not that great. Favorite song or band? This is like the hardest question on the list because I am so indecisive and I love so many different genres of music. But I'm gonna have to say right now it's Arctic Monkeys. Do I have any scars? I do. I have one on my forehead over here somewhere where a piece of glass got stuck in my head. Dumb things you do in Ohio. I have a big one on my arm that I've since covered up because it was an ugly scar. And I have like bug bite scars and stuff like that. No bullet wounds, so nothing major. What position do I sleep in? These are weird questions. Why did I Google this list? When I was little, my mom used to have to come in and like put her hand on my chest to make sure I was still breathing because I lay like a dead person when I'm asleep and I'm a really heavy sleeper. And I've been told now I lay on my stomach with like a million pillows on top of my head so that it's as dark as possible when I'm sleeping. Do I have any siblings? I have an older sister, like a full-on biological sister, and then I have 2 stepbrothers that I don't talk to. My favorite clean word. I wasn't sure if it meant like favorite word to replace a cuss word with, or if it meant like just clean word in general, like any word in the whole language that's not a curse word. But I went with to replace a cuss word with, and my favorite thing to do when I'm around like adults, I say, oh, fiddlesticks, because I'm a good kid. Am I a good liar? No, I'm a horrible liar. Like, bad at it. Anytime I'm trying to lie or I'm about to lie or something, I get like the world's biggest smile on my face, and no, it no one believes me. I'm a horrible liar. Can I do any accents? In my mind, I can, but in reality, probably not. I would butcher them and sound semi-racist. So we're just not even gonna try. What is my greatest fear? I have a rational one and then I have an irrational fear. My rational fear is I don't like closed spaces. I have like giant anxiety attacks and everything, so don't like that. But my irrational fear is growing old, which I know no one can help growing old. It's part of life, but I hate the fact that you only have so long to do everything you've ever wanted to do in your life, and that terrifies me because I know for a fact I'm going to be laying on my deathbed and I'm going to be like, oh, I didn't do this yet, and then I'm going to be upset. Am I scared of spiders? I'm afraid of all bugs. I don't like anything that has more than 4 legs. You know, unless it's like a mutant dog or something, because I like mammals. That little thing you just saw, that was my cat. Yeah. Favorite food or candy? My favorite food is anything Italian, but I really like chicken parmesan. And then my favorite candy, I'm gonna go Airheads or Sour Patch Kids. I like the fruity candies. Am I clean or messy? It depends. Some weeks it looks like no one has ever lived in my room before, and then other weeks it looks like a tornado went around. Like the Frank Ocean song. It's bad. My most used phrase is usually after I watch something that like really messes with my mind, I'm just like, oh, you got me up, you know. But that's where I would cuss. But I'm not gonna do that on camera. Probably later because I tend to do it. How long does it take for me to get ready? Ooh, that's a tough one because if I shower and I try to look decent, it takes me like 30 to 45 minutes. That's including my shower. I don't just take that long to get ready. And then if I'm just gonna like throw on like a hoodie and like my hair in a bun and everything, probably about 15. Do I have a big ego? No, not in the slightest. No, I don't. Do I like longer short hair? I wasn't sure if this meant on me or on other people, but on myself, I prefer medium length because if it gets too short, my hair's naturally curly, so I get like a giant red afro and I look like Ronald McDonald. But if it's too long, since my hair is super, okay, it's more thick on this side. Since my hair is like super thick and everything, it's just hard to manage. So I like to keep it at like a nice, this length. It's not bad. Favorite school subject? In high school, it was probably English because I'm one of those people that correct you all the time. And I don't mean to. It's just if I see it written wrong, like in a text or something, it just bothers me. I don't know why. Extrovert or introvert? I'm a little bit of both. When I was little, I used to be really extroverted and I would have like a million friends over and everything. And then I don't know what happened in middle school, but something happened to me and I went like extremely introverted. And now I'm just kind of there. Have I played any sports? Does cheerleading count? Which I think it should because that took 7 years out of my life that I can never get back. Am I scared of the dark? Sometimes. Like if I'm at my house or like in my room and like it's dark or it's someplace I know and it's dark, I'm not afraid of it. But like let's say I'm at like a cemetery or like an abandoned haunted place, yeah, I'm scared of the dark because I don't know what's around the corner. Am I ticklish? Yes. Do I like being tickled? No. It makes me want to cry. I hate it. My first real crush. Okay, my first real crush, like that was actually my age and I had a shot with because I knew the guy, was my kindergarten first love. I mean, we had to hold hands because our last names were close together and he had the 64 crown box with the sharpener on it and I was like, ooh, this boy got it all. So we held hands when we weren't in line, so like it was real. And then I jammed his sharpener and I was like, yeah, I don't think it's gonna work out. Yeah, I was not a good kindergarten girlfriend. But my first love that I could never have was when I was like 4, and for some reason, this is really embarrassing, I was in love with Papa John. Like the man in the commercials, I was in love with him solely because he made pizza. I had really realistic goals. I was out there. How many piercings do I have? I have 11 piercings. I have, I doubt you can see it because of the light. I have 4 in this year, 3 in this year. I have 2 in my nose because I have this and my septum pierced, which is tucked. And then I have 2 other piercings. And no, they're not that dirty. They're not dirty at all, actually. That's like my belly button. Tattoos. I have 2 tattoos so far. I have this really cool arrow, which is covering up a giant scar. Because 1, I'm a Sagittarius, and 2, my life motto is to keep moving forward. From the very lovely movie Meet the Robinsons, which is awesome. If you haven't watched it, go check it out. It's great. And then I have, I don't know if you can see that. Oh yeah, feature my nice burn. This is why Riley doesn't cook. Yeah, sun and the moon. With the yin yang sign because I'm indie. That's crap. Color my hair. Right now it's this red thing. I'm not sure. I'm rinsing it out and I'm letting it fade because I'm going to go like a natural color so that it matches my eyebrows better. But I'm a natural blonde, believe it or not. Color my eyes. My eyes are blue. And how did I get my name? Whoa, that really faded. Okay, we're good. My mom found my name in a magazine and she was like, oh, I really like Riley, but I also like Mackenzie. But then she's like, her older sister's name starts with an R, so when I'm yelling for him, Riley will sound better. So she went with Riley. So if my sister's name didn't start with an R, I could have been Mackenzie. That's it for my questions. So if you watched this and you got all the way to the end, thank you so much. You're the best, and I love you. That's all I got for now, but I'll probably start filming a lot more because this wasn't as bad as what I thought it was gonna be. I was really nervous. So yeah.